Bomba Blogs.
Alright, as promised, here is the review video. I'm really sorry about the bad audio quality. I will be working on that. Also, this is just the review. If you don't care about the review, you just want to see the us eating tacos, click on this box right here. Alrighty? Here we go. Alright, so we're here with Dave now, and we're going to be doing the reviews. Well, scores. Same thing.
Yeah,
right.
Hi, it's me, the Dave.
The Dave. Alright.
Yeah.
So, we have the score here, like I was talking about, and we're starting with... Oh, I think Asada was supposed to start with. My bad. Okay.
No, that's okay. That's the kind of stuff that you can cut out.
Yeah. Okay, so the size of the taco first. For the
tacos de ampliación guaycura, those are, as stated before, the ones that I recommended because those are the ones that I actually enjoy the most.
And the size of a taco, what would you give it? In other words, size of the tortilla.
Yeah, I'll be honest with that too. For me, those are like regular to small-ish, even if just like slightly or so. It is like the size of a standard taco. I feel like what makes it special is the thickness of it, actually, because the tortilla, they made it by hand. You could see it right there, and when you bite into it, you actually can feel your teeth sinking into it, unlike the other ones where it just kind of like snaps off. So it does feel like you're having the flat bread the tortilla is supposed to be. Yeah,
definitely. And also, well, I mean, that would be also quality, but for right now, size, I definitely seen smaller tacos, and I've definitely seen bigger tacos, so I would say it's, right in the middle.
Yeah, exactly. I wasn't sure if we would like include the fact that it's thick to help it with its size, but that's just me being biased, I guess. But yeah,
that's true. That's more in size, right? Because quality is more like taste.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
good point.
In that case, in size, I feel like I could give it like I would say that it's like around the middle, but like a little bit higher because of the thickness. So let's say a 6, I guess.
True, because they don't give you double tortilla; they give you one single tortilla.
Yeah, and even that one's like thick enough. It's great.
So you give it a... What do you give it?
I'll give it a 6.
Alright, I'm gonna give it a 7. So, that's a 13. Right.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Good number to start with.
Yeah.
Alright, tortilla quality. The tortilla was good. Me, it was good.
Honestly, yeah, that's like my favorite tortilla for tacos as well too. It's, as mentioned before, so soft, so thick as well that it just like you can sink your teeth into it, and you can definitely taste the corn on this too. It's not just like it's not just something that you hold the taco into. It actually adds to the flavor a lot. Yep. Yeah. So with that, it's just a straight up 10 for me.
Alright, cool. Also, I'm gonna say this because these are our first tacos, and these are our favorite places. So, since we haven't tried other places, maybe we might find a better tortilla later. So we could go back and change it in the future too. So, like, you know what? Because these are our first, we're allowed to change these first ones. You know what I mean?
I agree. That sounds good. And I've seen mostly on burritos, but like on other things that they also like add some kind of sweetness to tortillas as well, so maybe it can be improved even further. But for me, this is just what I would call peak tortilla, so that is a 10 for me.
Alright, and actually I'm with you. I've tried a lot of different tortillas, pre-made, homemade, and I give this an 8, so you total of 18.
Nice.
Alright, and then meat quality for Asada.
I think that's like the meat amount, actually.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, meat amount. It's decent. It's definitely not empty, and it's definitely not like overspilling.
Yeah, exactly. Like the meat amount I feel is good. It, like you said, it's not overfilled either. It's a good amount, and thanks to that, it doesn't spill.
Yes,
Exactly. So I'd say that it's pretty good. So I'd say I personally will give it an 8.
Okay, an 8. All right, and for me it's a 7. So it's that's 15, I guess. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah, 8 and 7. That is 15. Yeah.
I haven't done math in a while. All right, and so meat quality.
Right, meat quality, awesome. That for me, just immediately I'm gonna give it a 10 myself.
Yeah. I don't want to go too high on it, but yeah, definitely it's the best asada I've had so far, and that's a 10 for me, a 9.
Yeah, the seasoning is wonderful. And what I like the most is that it really definitely you can definitely taste the meat even through all the condiments and tortilla and everything. If you want asada, if you want to actually taste that nice smoky flavor of the beef, this is definitely how you would do it. Yep. So yeah, that's like peak quality for me. Fresh, thick, and really well seasoned. So that's a 10 for me.
All right, cool. And topping amount.
All right.
So
topic. Oh yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, they don't put a lot of toppings, but they also do give you the freedom of putting salsa, lemon, and pico de gallo.
That is true. They allow you to put that in. They also add beans as an extra topping, which is a really cool thing. And yeah, they give you the freedom to add in any additional toppings that you want. The one thing that actually makes it like takes away from me was the avocado. Yeah. Like you could see that it's good avocado where they just smear half of the taco on it. So again, it doesn't spill, but you have to like even that out, and that's annoying.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. So that would knock down 2 points for me, and I'll give it like an 8 or 7, I think. Likely it's an amount, right? Yeah. I'd say an 8. I'd say an 8 actually.
8. And I'm actually same with you. So I'll give it an 8 as well.
Yeah, because they give you freedom, but the avocado.
The reason I was
crucial.
Give it a 7, but then I think if I remember, they also gave you like little onions, and they also gave you a chili asada.
Oh, chilies.
Yeah, chili asada. So that was pretty cool. So that's why I give it an 8 instead of a 7.
Yeah, awesome.
Topping quality.
Doing great.
How was the ingredients? Were they fresh?
Yes, they were. They were very much fresh. Yeah, the toppings were very much fresh.
I'm not gonna spoil anything, but not like another place we went to.
I guess so. Yeah, like if that's why I actually like making these numbers after we have this, try from different places, because it helps you compare, right? Yeah. And compared to other places, yes, this had fresh ingredients. They blended well together as well, and nothing was overpowering the other thing. The sauce they had was really tasty too, actually.
Oh, the sauce! Oh, well, that's also quality, but for topping quality, the avocado was good. It was ripe. It was.
Yeah.
I mean, for me, I'm giving it a 10. But what about you?
I will too, actually.
Okay. 10 plus 10. Oh yeah, sorry, I forgot the equals. So yeah, that's a 20. I think this might be number 1
All right.
so far. Salsa quality.
So far, yes.
For the asada.
All right, yeah, salsa quality.
Since they give you freedom here, I didn't try the other salsa. That was a mistake of me.
That is true. We only tried the red one, but usually the red one's the best one. I guess we probably could have tried the other one, but at least for the red one, I really did enjoy a lot too, actually.
Okay. Yeah, because pico de gallo is supposed to be for asada. So I think.
Oh, I see.
Pico de gallo. So. Okay, so well, either way, I really like the salsa. Salsa was good. I am assuming the other ones were good too.
Right.
Just to be biased,
so
I'll give it an 8.
I was gonna say the same thing. I would take out those extra points mostly because I didn't try it.
But we can always go back and change this.
Oh yes, I would love to go back.
So 16.
Yes.
Environment. It's a clean area. It's not a smelly area. It's not. There's parking. Definitely.
Yeah, it is. It is an okay area. It's kind of like on a semi-busy street because you always see cars passing by. It's kind of annoying that it is like an incline too. And yeah, the parking that you have there are for businesses.
And no place to sit down. I mean, the chair that was there, I think it was for the guy that was giving out drinks.
No.
So,
yeah, there's only like 3 stools, and honestly, I feel like that can only sit at the most 5 or 6 people and on the front. Anybody else has to like just eat standing.
Oh yeah, or go around because the street's right in front. So
exactly. So I'd say that's like around average. It's like a bit annoying. So like, what? I'd say like mostly because it was clean and all, like a 6.
Yeah, that's true. It's your average taqueria. I mean, that's what original tacos are from. Street tacos. So
exactly.
Yeah, I agree with you. 6 as well. So 12.
All right.
Price.
Yeah, price.
They're average. I've seen cheaper, and I'm afraid to try those. We're gonna have to. But they're also well, again, I'm getting ahead of myself, but for the price, it was what, 25 pesos?
Yeah, it was 25 exactly.
Actually, I'm gonna put it down right now. Pesos, 25 pesos. Okay.
Nice.
I say that's a fair for today's price tacos. I think that's average.
Yeah.
I would give that I would give that a 7. What about you?
Yeah, because I remember that I used to consider them to be pricey, but I guess that's just because I don't know too many places, or at least like I don't frequent too many places. But yeah, they were pretty affordable, especially for the amount of quality that they give to you.
Yep.
So I would say that my opinion that has improved, so I'll give it an 8 actually.
Alright, so equals 7 plus 8.
Yes.
And customer service, they were great. I mean, no complaints there. I mean, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, like they're great. They are friendly. They're pretty direct with things too, and I also like that. Yeah, they're pretty fast on giving out their stuff, and they're really good at remembering what your order is because they're working right in front of you like that. The thing that annoys me is that I guess it's still kind of small, even though it's good. Sometimes they stop to talk to people, even while you're hungry. That happened to us during that. Actually, they were trying to remember a story, and he just like completely stopped.
Yeah. So it's, I mean, they're trying to be friendly, to bring in the customer, but it also affects them a little.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know, it annoyed me because I was hungry too.
All right. So, what would you give customer service?
It doesn't have anything else that makes it like particularly special from any other taco stand, other than like smiles and all that. So, I'll likely give it a 7 actually, 7 or 8.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna give it a 7. So you giving it
a 7? Yeah,
7 as well. Okay. All right.
All right.
And
overall experience, it was easy to get there. Again, they were fast, they were delicious, they were good. Overall experience.
Yeah, go ahead.
For the overall like taco going out experience, for me, because I'm the fan of Asada, that is what I think of when I think that I really want to have Asada tacos. So for me, I would say that's likely like a 9 for me at least.
Yeah, same here. I was giving it. For me, it was like an 8. Overall experience was definitely high up there. So yeah, so equals 8 plus 9. Wow, total score of 175.
Yes, awesome.
Now let's move on to the insurgentes. So again,
okay.
I'm not sure how you're doing on time, but
I'm good on time. Don't worry about that.
okay. But same thing. So Polanitos tortilla size. I think it was the same size, right?
It was actually. I remember trying to measure it just to make sure, and it actually ended right like one line before the tip of my finger, so it was the same as the ones on Guaycura actually.
But
so
they were thinner, but they gave you doble tortilla. Double.
Yeah, that is the thing too. They are thinner, and so they have to do that clutch of giving you 2 tortillas.
And mine was ripping, so.
Well, I guess that just fits more into quality, right? But at least size-wise, I would say they're average, so I would give it a 6 myself.
Okay. Yeah, I will also give it a 6, just for the fact that they were not homemade. But they were still pretty good.
Yeah.
Alright, cool. So 6 plus 6.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, tortilla quality. Well, that falls into saying that they were ripping. I didn't like that. But then again,
yeah, exactly. Well, yeah, I guess they are pre-made tortillas that way. And yeah, mine was getting pretty oily too, and that's why I was ripping off. And yeah, there's I guess I don't know if this goes into size or quality either, but the fact that maybe their tortilla may not be suited for holding the taco on its own, because mine, every bite that I would give, something would spill off.
Yeah, they were pretty full. That's what people like there. They really
right. But quality, I would say that they were not impressive, but they were not bad either. Like it was just ripping, but that's because there's so stuffed of meat, right? So I likely just also give it a 7 too.
Yeah, I'm giving it a 7 as well. All right, and meat amount.
All right. So yeah, meat amount. Yes, they sure put in a lot of it. Actually, we had so much trouble closing them, or again making sure that nothing spilled. You definitely get.
We definitely had spillage.
Yes, we definitely had spillage. But yeah, you definitely get your money's worth of meat with that. And that was on the Asada tacos. That was also no exception either. They definitely had a fair share of meat in there too.
Mm-hmm.
So I would say that at least in amount, that is that kind of like spilling out of the taco is a kind of amount that you want. So I'd say 9 actually. 9,
okay. Yes.
Yeah.
I give it an 8, so equals 9 plus 8. 17.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and then meat quality.
All right. So in regards to meat quality,
wasn't bad.
It was not bad.
Definitely, when it comes to Asada, I did like the first one better.
True. I would say that these were good. Like it is still, like you can definitely still taste that it's Asada. And yeah, it was not anything that was like really powerful. You could feel the meat, and you could actually, eat it as if it were a taco. So I'd say that it's like mostly an slightly better than average kind of meat quality. So I would actually give it a 7 too for me.
Yeah, for me, the quality was. It was. I remember, or maybe I was expecting better, because I know my favorite place was more for adobada. And so yeah, it was I would say about a 6 as well. So 6
All right.
6. Oops. 6 plus 6. Okay.
Yeah.
Topping amount.
Oh boy, topping amount. So yeah, that is added within the what we said about the not being able to close it, because it had a pretty good amount of toppings on it. The Asada ones had pico de gallo, and yeah, there was a good amount of onion and all that too. So it just added to that of not being able to close it.
Yeah, and also here they do also give you you can grab as many cebollitas, rábanos, and chiles that you want, but you have to go in the front, and they don't really tell you that. You just have to kind of go. but yeah, but what they actually put on the taco, I'd say it's a really good amount.
Yeah, exactly. So I feel like I would give that also like an 8 or a 9 myself. So likely an 8 too, just to match it with you.
All right, cool. And then, okay, so what about topping quality?
All right. So on topping quality, on Asada, it's I feel like I'm a little bit divided on that because they were fresh, yeah, but at least in regards to Asada, I feel like the onion was too strong. I don't know if they added too much onion to it, or I don't know if the onion is like pickled or something like that, but that ended up overpowering the taco for me a little bit. So I'd say it was good, but it did take away from the flavor of the meat, or just like the overall flavor of the taco itself.
Yeah, when it came to the asada, also a lot of avocado. You lost. I mean, it's good that they put a lot, but also the flavor of the meat got kind of lost.
Yeah, exactly. That is something that takes away from this for sure. So I would likely just give this a 7 myself.
7, okay.
Yeah.
Topping quality, we'll give it an 8.
Alright.
So 7 plus 8. And then salsa quality. Oh man. When it comes to asada, honestly, I think that's just regular salsa.
Yeah, it's like straight up just in the middle.
I would definitely give that a 5.
Yeah, exactly. It's just straight up on the middle. It's just it does its job, right?
Yeah.
So yeah,
it is what it is.
Exactly.
But I mean, then again, that's for another video. But the adobada ones, oh my god, that's also so good, but it's spicy.
Yeah. We'll get to that later, because sadly they didn't add, well, not sadly, but I guess it's just not part of their normal asada experience to add the spicy stuff in there.
Yeah, they have different salsas for different toppings.
Yeah, it's interesting.
Environment.
Okay. In regards to environment, it's nice that it has like tables on the back and for people to sit into, and yeah, it is also still kind of like a busy street, but the fact that you can actually sit on the back makes it easier for people to like talk or just like relax there and just enjoy their tacos that way. I feel like it's also pretty cool about how you have 2 different lines according to what kind of taco you want.
Mm-hmm.
So I'd say that's actually really, really good. So I'd say that it wasn't anything special in regards to like decorations or in regards to cleanliness or any additional things like that. Mm-hmm. But I would give it an 8, I feel. I would give it an 8.
Alright, that sounds good. I give it a 7. 15. Mm-hmm. Price. These were a little more expensive. They were 28.
Yeah. They were a little more expensive. But also, like mentioned, it definitely shows the worth of it because they freaking explode the tacos with content inside. So,
and if you like avocado,
I guess.
I mean, if you really like avocado, I mean, you are getting your money's worth for it.
Yeah, it really does add to the taco a lot that they just like put so much avocado into it too. So, price wise, I'd say that it's still pretty fair. So, I would give him. I guess in this case, the price makes more sense in regards to amount, and the previous one was more in regards to quality, in my opinion. So, I would still give this a 7, though, I think.
Yeah, same as well. 7.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and customer service. I mean, it was pretty busy, right? It was more busier than the first one.
Yeah, for sure, it's busier than the first one. It can house more people there, after all.
But you actually got attended pretty quick.
Yeah, like I was surprised on how fast it is, even though they were busy. I'm amazed at how fast you were able to get your tacos as well, how quickly they make them, and you don't need to repeat your order often. They just like know what you want and just immediately get it to you.
Yep.
I find it a bit weird that you have your tables, but you still have to go pick up your taco at the front. That'll be like a nice little detail, but maybe just me daydreaming stuff, right?
Yeah, I mean, I guess they save their money in waiters, I guess.
Yeah, it's still nice that at least they keep things organized too. There's yet a separate line for you to pay instead of just having to bunch up all together and trying to figure out how much you actually have to pay for. So I don't know. I would say it is good. It is, and they definitely do their job better than, well, not better, but like very efficiently. Even if they don't do like the friendliness on it, it's just business as usual, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, at least for like the extra stuff, I would give it like a 7 too.
Okay. All right. Good. And overall
experience, I feel like, yeah, if you're going out with friends, if you all just want to have some tacos and just kind of like challenge yourself with that, I feel like it's a really good place. For Asada, this probably wouldn't be my choice because it's, they were as average can be. But yeah, overall for having a taco, taco asada, asada taco, and just being there with the fire, being there with the kind of tortillas, and just the experience overall, it does sound like the regular taco experience for me. So like, I guess it's 7, mostly because I'm biased over Asada.
Yeah, 7 for 7. All right, good. So, all right. So those are the so far. So yeah, definitely. The first one's up ahead by a little bit more.
Oh yeah.
And
yeah, thankfully with this, they don't discriminate in regards to meats and sizes of their tortillas. So the size is the same as the one that they would have on Asada. So what did we give the Asada ones actually?
But I did notice that they had bigger tortillas, but those were for the quesadillas.
Oh yes, they do. They have bigger tortillas for quesadillas. Actually, the quesadillas are my favorite thing to order over there.
Yeah, and they make them bigger because they put cheese, but they also put meat, which needs that extra space.
Exactly. So yeah.
Give it a 13 for size.
Yeah, like I feel like there's a couple things that we can mostly copy from the other ones, considering the fact that
And I'm saying for Porlito the same thing, 12. So 13 and 12.
Yeah.
Tortilla
exactly.
Quality, we're gonna go with the same. So 18 and 14.
Sorry.
Okay. So meat quality. Here's what changes. So.
Yes, that's where it changes. So.
Oh my god! So far, it's the best chorizo I've had. Honestly.
Honestly, yes.
But that's quality.
Yes, because this one is definitely the kind of chorizo for barbecues where it's like so flavorful. It was like smoky and really good. It really absorbed the taste of the charcoal that it's being burnt into. So yes, that is by far some of the best chorizo tacos that you can ever have in regards to the quality of it. I think you're on meat amount now, though.
Yeah, on the amount, I mean, there was no spillage on mine. But then again, I didn't have an empty tortilla, so it's pretty average.
Yeah, it is pretty average in regards to the amount, but they do add enough for you to be able to taste it. So, yeah, it's still like about a 7 or 8, I think we said last time.
Well, this one's yeah. Well, I'll give it a 7. What about you?
I'll give it an 8 because it is just the amount that I want.
All right, and then what about Poblanitos?
Oh yeah, the Poblanitos one. I remember that it was okay. It was sadly, yeah. In regards to meat amount, too, it surprises me actually because on the other kind of tacos, yeah, they had a lot of meat onto it. I don't know if it's because people don't ask for chorizo too often that I felt a bit insecure on how much to add.
Yeah, but it was about the same amount of chorizo as the first one. So for me, that would be a little bit worse.
Yeah, like a little less than what they do for the Asada ones.
The meat amount is the meat amount. I mean, the problem is that they put a lot of avocado and it kind of gets lost.
And yeah, their chorizo wasn't as strong as the other place that we've had into. So yeah, the flavor got a bit lost into it. That's for sure.
So,
but yeah, an amount.
For me, it's a 6. Even
I see.
Maybe even a 5.
Yeah,
I'm gonna give it a 5.
I see. Yeah, then I will agree with the 6 at least.
Okay. You're like pulling it out of the water.
Yeah.
Meat quality.
Yeah. That's what we're gushing out about. We couldn't be patient enough to talk about how good the chorizo is here.
So yeah, for me it's a 10 automatic. So far.
Yeah, no, I was gonna say the same for me too, actually. I even love like the little burnt bits that it has. It just adds character to it.
Yep.
So yeah, that's best chorizo I've had for a taco, for sure.
So far, yeah. So like again, and later if we do find a better one, then we're allowed to change the first one. The first two, Poblanitos, and our first day of doing the taco reviews. But then the rest of them, we kind of should already be able to balance them out.
Yeah,
I don't think
exactly.
we'll find better chorizo. I'll be amazed if we do.
I'll be amazed too, actually, and I'll be more than willing to revisit this if that's the case.
Exactly. Okay. Or even get a third person.
Yeah, even that too.
I know someone who's very picky, so.
Sounds good.
All right, so.
Sounds good, actually.
I'm sorry, man, but for me that's a 5 or a 4. It's just a plain chorizo. It tastes like the one my mom, she buys at the grocery store and she makes for breakfast. It's not bad, but it's chorizo. It's like no big deal.
Yeah, but the same way as with the meat amount, I feel like I felt a bit insecure about it because I'm sure people don't ask for just chorizo. So yeah, I would say that it was also just like straight up in the middle in regards to flavor too. And I feel like what takes out of it though is that, yeah, because of the toppings it would add into it, you would barely even taste the chorizo. So we'll just have like a tortilla with toppings, and that's pretty much it. So yeah, I would just give it a 5 on that too.
Okay. Topping and amount. We fall in the same categories before, so.
Yeah, I guess that also counts with the same. Because they also decided to add beans to this taco on Huecura. So yeah, that's pretty much the same with this too.
We said 16 and 16, so. And then topping quality was the same, right? So it's 20 and 15. Okay,
yeah.
So salsa quality. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we're talking about the same salsa in these ones. If it was adobada, it would be different, but no. So this would be the same, right?
Yeah, because the adobada was like a really different experience, for sure.
Okay, so environment.
Yeah, it's also pretty much the same as before.
12, 15.
Some of these actually get...
They were valued the same.
They were valued the same, yeah, on both places. But I feel like that may... Well, no, I don't know about that. Because usually Asada, like, if you try to buy this kind of meat yourself and try to make this kind of tacos yourself, usually the meat they use for Asada is pricier than just chorizo. So I wonder if that affects it at all.
I don't know. For example, if you buy tacos de cabeza or de lengua, those are more expensive.
Yeah, because it's more difficult to get that kind of meat.
So, I mean, I would... For a chorizo taco, I think it was a little expensive. Well, for poblanitos, I'm talking about poblanitos.
Yeah, exactly.
So I would give that a price value of 5, just right in the middle.
Yeah, I would agree with that too, because especially considering that they kind of were shy in their amount for chorizo. So yeah. Yeah,
and taco de cura for yeah, you don't get a lot, but the quality is there. I mean, you're paying for quality there, not quantity.
Yeah, absolutely. And yeah, even with the whole thing that I mentioned about how chorizo is probably cheaper than meat, because of the quality of it, it's probably still about the same that I would give it. So yeah, I'll also give it an 8 for price.
All right, cool. So customer service stays the same. So we said 14. And overall experience. So my overall experience with chorizo, I was disappointed when it comes to poblanitos.
Yeah, me too. It definitely feels like that's not something that they're used to.
So I mean, for Asada, I give it a 14. So I guess I'm just gonna give it 2 points less. 1 point less for mine. I'm not sure about you. Are you gonna stick with 7, or are you gonna stick with or?
I feel like it was. It's. I can assure you that's something that I would not do again. I would not ask for chorizo on Fulanito. So I actually will give it a 5. I feel.
Okay, so 5 plus 6. All right, and overall experience with man, it smells the best chorizo. I mean, overall experience, I would give it definitely an 8.
I see. Yeah. For Gaikura and for the vine chorizo, I would say that I was pleasantly surprised. I always felt like, especially because it let you mix it, right? I always thought that chorizo would be a complement to the asada tacos, but honestly, they stand pretty well even on their own. So, yeah, I was pretty well surprised by it. I would also give it a 9, honestly, as last time.
Wow, so they're also dominating the first one. Alright, so that's pretty much. Oh, and the taco, I put the taco price, right?
Yes, you did, I believe. Yeah, no, you're editing, so it doesn't matter.
This might come out.
Yay.
If people want to see pizza reviews, it's coming up in the future.
Nice.
Taco prices, they were the same. Yeah, they were the same. So.
Nice.
They were.
Yeah, it was pretty much the same everywhere.
Wait, oh no, there were 25 in the first place and 28 in the second place.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. All right, so that's the review. Cool. So, we'll keep going, and we'll do the next reviews later. So that's pretty much it. Unless you have any questions or.
No, that will be it. This was a nice experience.
Yeah, it was. Well, we still have a long journey to go. So.
Yeah, I look forward to it.
All right, so we'll go back to the video. All right, so this is a little Easter egg for those of you that actually listen to it. Go ahead and put on the comment, tacos are bomb. B-O-M-B. Tacos are bomb. If you do that, if, 10 of you do it, I will randomly choose one person. If you live in Tijuana, Mexicali, or somewhere near, I can pick you up. And I'm gonna take you to go try some tacos with us. Haha. This will be a little thank you for listening. So it's a little Easter egg. So don't tell anyone. Just comment, tacos are bomb. Anyways, thank you guys for listening. And until next time, with more bomb videos.